wasn't me. I was from afar.
Oh, okay.
And I saw it happen. Guy had a pair of scissors. So it was pretty scary. I
That's
was like,
scary.
Jesus
That's enough.
Christ.
Yeah, that's enough.
Wasn't those toy scissors either? They were plastic and all
Yeah,
that.
they weren't crinkle cut
They weren't the
scissors.
crimped ones
Yeah,
that are
right.
fun that you can cut paper with.
Yeah. They're the ones that you can cut a man's throat with.
Yeah, thankfully nothing happened. I mean,
Yeah.
he took money, but that was, who cares about that?
Yep.
My fear here is with the manager. Let's say he doesn't say anything, and then the person who robbed the store claims they were hurt in the incident, comes back and makes a claim.
Oh, okay.
It's on the cameras.
Who do you trace it back to?
and then
you're
the
gonna get in
manager
trouble.
will probably end up losing his job as well.
Yeah.
Then two people lose their jobs.
Yep.
And the
That's
company
true.
might be like, that's what I'm
I
thinking
get
long
you.
term.
I get you. That's a very
Lose.
logical. That's such a 30-year-old answer.
Lose.
Let's say.
Oh,
Don't you
wow.
reckon that's such a mature
Hold on,
30-year-old
wow.
answer?
I got an answer to this. Okay.
Okay.
The trolley thing happened outside the store. Yeah.
Well,
He stopped
I'm
it.
assuming it's a car park.
It's a car park. He stopped him there.
Yep.
Lose the outdoor cameras. Keep the indoor
This is getting
cameras.
into like tampering of evidence now, Marcus.
Yeah, because you're saving this guy's job. I don't know what happened to the outdoor cameras, but the indoors, you see him running.
jeez.
Have
He
you
was
lost
fine.
your mind? Because
jeez.
I will help you find
I
it.
am
Yeah, right.
trying to save these guys' jobs.
Yeah.
Marcus is like, in this climate, everyone deserves a job.
Yeah,
And
I mean,
if you-
COVID. This guy lost his job. What are you gonna do? He's got to.
God, this really is like a trolley problem. It's
Yeah.
like, do I sacrifice one life
Yeah,
or
yeah.
potentially sacrifice two?
It's true. It
Yeah.
is the trolley argument.
I legitimately think it's a case of if you feel like you have to write the incident report, which I believe you should, lose the outdoor cameras, make them fuzzy, or do some. Have you seen like there's some movies where they rub magnets over the camera, the videotapes and shit? That stuff.
yeah.
Have you gotten like...
That's Knives Out, guys. It's all right.
Yeah, right.
So you're watching too much Forensic Files, are you? But
Knives Out. Knives Out. It's a murder mystery. It's a good movie.
So what's the verdict here? What are we saying? Let's go around the room. Let's start with you, Tom.
I'm all for I think I would let him get away with it. I would wear it and risk it. Let him get away with it.
Stern
I would
warning.
assume that the person that did the wrong thing is not going to come back and then try to sort of
Yeah.
put it on them, because you know what I mean. Because I think when people know they're
Gambling
doing the wrong
man.
thing,
Yes.
I think you have to assume that it won't come back to bite him.
I think so too. I think the guy's not going to come back saying I was injured in the thing.
Yep,
Because he stole everything.
it's true.
Why is he going to come back? Like, did they call the cops after that, or
You
he
never
just?
return to the scene of the crime like that.
Yeah, no.
He's opening himself up.
If he got stopped,
But you also return to the scene of crime acting like you're morally on the high ground.
Yeah.
Like,
Good point. Yeah, good point.
yeah. I mean, like if he just got stopped by the trolley, dropped all his shit, and kept running, he ain't coming back. Because then it's like, well, because then he's fearful. He doesn't know the store the policy of you got to stop him. So therefore, he doesn't know that the incident report was written up.
It's true. What do you say, Damien? When you read this, what did you think?
very conflicted.
You're like,
Bit-
fire his ass.
No, I don't think fire his ass. Like, as someone who's been on the tail end of like being abused by customers and stuff like
Yeah,
that, as part of part of me is like, that's awesome. This dude basically intercepted this person with a trolley and took him out. That's pretty badass.
Yeah.
If I was the manager, I'd maybe report the situation, but I would go to bat for the person who stopped the. Just try and basically support them and say,
You can't get rid of him.
yeah, they're new to the shop, blah blah blah. Maybe and just try and
Under these
them up.
circumstances,
Yes.
he's a hero.
That's
Careful.
right. Yeah, he's a hero.
He's Batman. He
And
can't
hopefully
fight
the,
Batman.
hopefully the company says noted, and that's
Yeah,
it.
right.
That's the end of it.
Noted, and then that's all they'll do. They'll put it on his file and then let it go.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, hopefully.
I think that's good advice for
Yeah.
the fake owl.
Yeah, fake out.
Let's leave it there for the fake owl, and let's leave it there for the podcast. That's actually all the time we have for the show. But great questions brought to the table as always. How do you feel about the Shark Team? Are you gonna? Can I put you down for 2?
Yep.
3?
Yep.
Please say a lot.
It'll-
Old Gil needs to sell. I got a box. I got a container.
The cupboard behind Tom just falls
if
over
you
and
can
all
give-
these Shakti mats fall out.
if you can give me the Shakti Mat like how you received it for free, then I'll happily take one.
We should clarify this episode is not sponsored by Shakti
No,
mat.
no. I don't know if it's something like Band-Aid. Like if you say Shark Tea, it's like the brand, and it's like just an acupuncture mat. So,
Right, okay.
so either way, but yeah, glad you guys.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I don't know how often I would do it, but I enjoy it. How often do you do it?
Not that often.
Okay.
Not that often. But still, the option is there.
Yes.
I might do it after this. You guys made it seem really appealing.
Yeah, it might relax you, Tom.
Yeah, maybe. Let's leave it there for the podcast, guys. If you want to get in touch with us, you can email us at tqhpodcast@gmail.com. If you just want to say hi, if you just want to have us answer a question of your own, you can feel free to do it there. But
Yes, and alternatively, you can write on a piece of paper, attach it to a pigeon, and it'll probably make its way to my house.
It'll
at
find
some
its way to
point.
Damien, yeah.
It'll find its
he's
way.
a friend of the birds.
Yes,
Just so
that's
you know,
right.
guys.
I am
That's it.
Birdman.
He's
Birdman.
a friend of the birds. episodes. But that's all the time we have, guys. Thank you to everyone out there for listening. Thank you, of course, to Marcus.
Thank you, Tom.
Thank you to Damien.
Thanks, guys.
And as we end every episode,
Stay curious.
Get back on the mat, Marcus.
Thank you again for listening. If you want to get in touch with us and ask us a question of your own, you can email us at tqhpodcast@gmail.com.
That email again, Tom.
Is tqhpodcast@gmail.com. We're also on what, Marcus?
We're on Twitter. We're also on Facebook.
At TQH Podcast. You can find us there. And we are also on, Damien.
Wherever you can get a podcast, that is where the TQH podcast is. Spotify, iTunes, Spreaker, Stitcher, you name it, we're on there.
And if you head over to iTunes, rate, subscribe, and leave a review, that would be fantastic. 5 stars if you think we deserve it. Thanks for listening.